Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the stock market show. Let's talk about now stock, ServiceNow. The NVIDIA CEO talked about it. A lot of people have been talking about it over the weekend, so I figured, hey, let's take a look at what's going on here. Why is this being talked about? Is this going to be the next stock to make a big $100 plus move? Let's check it out. So, let's see. Today is Monday, and oh, the market's going to open, and it's going to be beautiful because, guys, this thing is massively beat down from highs. What the hell? That is insane. When this thing crashes, boy, okay, so this is the crash of 2022. Those of you who have been around long enough, you know what I'm talking about, right? This is the bear market of 2022. Everything just crashed. Palantir went from like $45 to $5, and then it ran in the bull market from $5 to 200 and something. And this thing bottomed out at 67, ran to 239 in the bull market. So what am I seeing here? Well, what I'm seeing is we bottomed out at around right here, right? And I don't know, man. History likes to repeat. We are bottoming out at around similar levels here. Bottomed out at around 81. It bottomed out. It technically created a higher low. Technically, I don't know if you want to call it a higher low, but I mean, technically, it did bottom out at 80s versus 69. Ooh, I know someone got excited there. Truth hurts on that one, but yeah, you know you got excited, guys. 69, woo! I have a friend in the Discord, patreon.com/changethetrades. He's an old guy, drives a truck for a living, started trading recently, and he has 79 shares of NVIDIA. And I told him, hey, what number do you get if you subtract 10? All right, jokes aside, worst jokes ever on this channel. It bottomed out, and then it made a huge surge, right? That's what nobody here, we're not geniuses. It's just very obvious. Weekly time frame. Let's look at the weekly time frame. Do you see what I see? You have eyeballs. I have eyeballs. I'm not even looking at the candles, guys, right? You know, I don't look at candles. I look at the big picture. I'm looking at that line that's white. It's a white line. What is it? I know some people are going to ask, what is this line that you're talking about? I don't know. It's a line and it's white. What do you want me to, right? I mean, that's the truth. Right? And the truth hurts because I don't know why people always ask me, what is that white line? Sir, it's a line and it's white. What are you talking about? It's not, this ain't a genius channel, guys. I'm just some guy looking at charts, and I see candles that are red and green, and then there's some white stuff. And when it comes down to that white line, I'm like, oh, this thing has gotten beat down. Nice. I want discounts, right? Don't let the market fool you. It's about buying low, right? People always say buy low, and there's all these idiots buying high. I don't know who bought it $200 plus, but somebody did. Holy crap, they must be fools. But here, we're getting massive discounts. Now, what happens every time the price has come down to this white line? It's always been what? A massive opportunity. If you bought down here at around 84s, went to 239. So I mean, and it keeps going up higher over the long term. That's the big takeaway here, right? It just keeps going higher. Look at this. Whoa, $4, and then it just kept going higher and higher and higher and higher over the course of many years. Now, if you zoom out, you'll notice it's gotten more volatile as time goes by, right? You had some volatility, but not much, right? It would go down. It would go up to 13, drop to 9, go up to 18, drop to 10, and it got way more volatile. Look at this: 74, dropped to 46, ran to 140, dropped all the way to 71. Then super volatile here, ran from 76 to 239, dropped from 239 to 83. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is bottomed out. I think it's a buy, and I think leaps are the way to go here. Time to use that leverage, right? Why would you be afraid of buying a stock when it's cheap? It would be, now, you should be afraid when it's high. When it was at 200s, that's when you should have been scared. You should have been like, oh, hell no, I'm not buying that. I like discounts. I like bread. You know, people have died being trampled on Black Fridays, right? You guys know about that? The people who get trampled on Black Friday? Babies have died. Because it's like, fuck your baby, I want these sweet 70% discounts. But for some reason in the stock market, people see discounts and they're like, oh, no, I don't want that. I don't like 70. I don't like discounts. Holy shit, this thing is almost 70%. It's almost 70% off from highs. That is insane, guys. Like, you should be trampling people. Get the hell out of the way. I will step on your mom, your dad, and I mean, I will step all over them. And if they die, to boo-hoo. Why is your mom and dad here? I mean, it's a young man's game, right? We're trying to stampede people here. We're trying to get these 70-inch TVs for 70% off. Like, what is wrong with you? Why are you here with your mom and dad? So, jokes aside, I mean, guys, what is there to... You should be afraid up here, not down here. So, we're at a very important level right now. Let me check the monthly, see if we get a clearer picture of what's going on. Oh, wow. Okay, this is a good sign. I think we're in for a reversal. And do you see why? Now you actually have to look at the candles. I'm going to give you a few seconds. Some of you who are grandmasters at reading the stock market, like me, for those of you who have been following me long time, you know I'm very good at this shit. You know I've been calling all the plays, exactly what they're going to do. It's not easy. It takes a long time and a lot of experience. But do you see what I see? Because if you're a grandmaster, you know what's happening right now. Count the candles. How many red candles from the high? Have we had any green candles? No, right? No. Truth hurts, guys. You're not a grandmaster at the stock market if you didn't see this. Right? Red, 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 red. What happened here? What is this? After all these red months, what happened? Is that green? Is that green? I know some of you colorblind people probably don't even see green. Probably, I think that's how it works, right? You just can't see green. Truth hurts. So the green candle showed up on the month of October 1st, 2022. And what happened? What followed? What followed, guys? I mean, unless again, if you're colorblind, you're probably just seeing nothing but red candles. But what followed was a huge surge to $239. Okay, so let's see what's happening. Red candle, red candle, red candle, red candle, red month, red month, red month. Oh no, what is this? Colorblind people can't see it, but there's... okay, I'm going to draw a white box, okay, for the colorblind people. I'm so dumb that I assume colorblind people can't see green. So, I mean, I'm dumb. I mean, truth hurts, right? But that's what I am. I'm just so dumb that I assume that's how it works. I've always assumed colorblind people cannot see green. Maybe I'm way off. I just assume they see nothing but red candles and blank. All this is just blank to them. But yeah, maybe I should change the colors to be more colorblind friendly. But anyways... Our first green candle, first month, 9 days into the month of May, we got a nice green candle forming. Now, it's not the end of the month just yet, but I really like what I'm seeing, guys. It's almost like it's rinse and repeat, right? It's rinse and repeat, right? It's almost like the same thing is happening. Lots of red, red, red months, and then finally signs of life. Now, let's go to the quarterly time frame and see what the quarterly has to say. Let's see, red quarter, red quarter, red quarter. 3 red quarters followed by a green sideways quarter, which marked the bottom. Red quarter, red quarter, red quarter. Either we're going to get one more red quarter or this is going to be the bottom right here. This is going to be our bottom, right? Because 4th time's the charm, right? Isn't that how that works? 1, 2, 3. 4th time's the charm. We finally reverse. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I don't know, man. 4 times the charm. This should end up being a green quarter. And then we would reverse into a huge run into 200 beyond. Who knows? Who knows how far this is going to go? We know it can be volatile both directions long term, right? So it's looking good here. I don't know if you count. I know how to count. I mean, I only can count 1 through 10, but goddamn, I know how to count 1 through 10 at least. And I count 1, 2, 3 red quarters and then a 4th green quarter. 1, 2, 3, 4 times the charm, right? I think that's what they say, right? First is the worst, second is the best, third is the cock best, and 4th is the... I don't even remember. I don't even know what I'm saying right now, but I think this is a buy. I mean, everything's lining up. Another interesting thing here on the yearly time frame, right? There's a lot of lessons I'm teaching here right now. 4 lessons, a lot of lessons. If you know what to look for, and if you're studying and you want to be good at the markets, you better be writing down. Look at all the time frames. How many candles, right? How many candles does it take for it to turn green? Like, you should be, if you're actually a student of the game, you should be always studying and taking notes, because this is very important stuff, right? It would be like having someone you're ready to checkmate them, right? They only have their king and you have your queen and your king, and you're ready to checkmate them, and somehow, because you didn't study, you just draw the game because you're stupid, right? Truth hurts. So as you can see, one red ear, lots of green ears. One red ear, two green ears. Two red ears? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do you see the pattern? I see it, maybe you don't, but I see something very interesting here. Now again, the colorblind people, there are two red candles right here. One, two, you can't see them, but there are two of them there. And this stock has never had two red ears in a row. So what am I trying to tell you? Well, after every red ear, it's nothing more than a dip buying opportunity, number one. Number two, after every red ear, we end up having a lot of green ears. Even if it's just one green ear, oh, it seems like buying the dip on a red ear is a hell of an opportunity. So either this is going to be the one time it's just going to have two red ears in a row and it's just going to die off or something, or it's just going to rinse and repeat what it always has done, which is it's going to close on a nice green ear. And it's going to look real good, and it's going to go back to 200 plus. Because the only way this is going to close on a green candle is if it goes to, it has to get above 150 and beyond at that point. Again, we've never had two red ears in a row. So you either have to believe that this is going to have, I mean, for the next 7 months, this thing is just going to either go nowhere or continue tanking, or you have to believe that this is bottom, and this is the dip buying opportunity of a lifetime, and it's going to have a green ear, and it's going to look, your bank account's going to be happy. I'll tell you that much. Right? You can see it right here. I mean, if you bought on this red candle right here, you would have, I mean, whew, right? It went from 80 to 239. Here, if you bought this dip at 13, went to a high of 138 before falling on another red ear. So red ears, it's almost like a red ear is a really good thing because you get to buy really discounted, right? But people are very stupid in the markets. They don't like discounts. It's so weird. I'd be trampling babies. Is that your baby? Pow! Ooh, that's a skull crusher right there. Don't know why you're bringing your baby to the 70% Black Friday discounts, but man, I love me a big TV at 70% off. And now is offering you 70% off. So what are you waiting for, guys? I gave you the buy. I am giving you the price sell target of 150 to 200 and beyond. It's up to you when you want to take profits. I would buy leaps as far out as you can get them. I haven't looked into the options changes yet. I mainly wanted to analyze the charts. Again, I'm not a genius. I just look at the bigger picture. I don't know how many YouTubers actually look at the monthly, quarterly, and yearly, but I love to look at the bigger picture before I make a decision to buy on the smaller time frames, which, by the way, smaller time frames to me is the daily time frame. I don't really look at 4 hour or 1 hour or 45 second or 30 minute or 3. I don't give a damn about those. Those don't mean anything to me. I need to know what's happening long term. I give this a buy, and if you want to have a stop loss at 81.24. That is the low. It's a very good risk to reward ratio, I believe, because if it does break down, and we don't have earnings coming up, so yeah, so we don't even have to worry about any earnings. So it's just a matter of buying and holding for the big rip, and if it gets the big dip, take that loss and see what's going to happen next. You don't want to be the one holding the bag all the way down. I just don't think it's going to dump. I just don't see it. It looks too bullish and looks like a reversal. I'm probably going to be buying calls on this on Mondays. Well, man, there's so many opportunities right now. Like Rocket Lab, Nvidia's getting ready to break all-time highs. This is a bull market. Don't forget, this is a bull market. What happens in a bull market, guys? Things go up. So as soon as this thing breaks out above 100, it's going to go to 120, 150, and so on. So there you go. That's my analysis on now. Hope you enjoyed the analysis. Hit that like and subscribe button. For me, if you want alerts, patreon.com/AsianTrades. We have plenty of people in there, mostly Gen X people who already have money. There are some Gen Z and some millennials that have been joining recently. People with smaller accounts. You're probably going to struggle a little more, but you will learn and improve and grow your account. We have a guy who grew his account from like 2K to, 2.22K, and slowly growing and getting to that 100K, because once you get to 6 figures, then you can just, if you can grow 2K to 22K at that point you've proven that you can get to 100K. It's just going to take time because because I got strategies that can get you up there, that can grow your small account, but it's going to take time, guys. I know you want to get rich quick, but I'm just keeping it real. I just am. It's going to take time. He used to be the guy I'm talking about. He used to be delusional. He used to think, "Oh, I'm going to double my money every month," and then he learned the hard way that markets crash, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm not going to double my money every month." Now with Trump in office and all these crashes, and I'm like, well, Trump has nothing to do with it. It's just, whether it's Biden or Trump or whoever, it doesn't matter. The market doesn't care who's president. It's just going to do what it does. It's going to go up. It's going to go down. We're always going to get crashes. We're always going to get huge pumps. This is a good bet, is what I'm trying to say. I don't give a shit who's the president. This is a good bet. And I hope the president does say, hey, ServiceNow is a buy, because this thing will go to the moon. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one.